Saminator's Blackbookers is back for another week, and let's just remind ourselves what to take a look for when analysing these races. So we're going to try and target horses that are first or second up so we can get them when they're peaking into their campaigns and can produce their best runs. A fast last 200 metre sectional, but not the fastest, so we get a bit of a price about the horse next start. And the last one is the fastest 0 to 200 metre sectional after the post. Now, we can't actually measure this, but this is what the big data, punting form doesn't pick up. So I think we can find an edge there. Now, how do we back these horses next start? Well, I've got to tick these three boxes in my opinion. So they have to either stay at the same distance or increase in distance because they're going to be doing good work through the line. This is optional. Stay or increase the class of the race so we can get a better price about it rather than it dropping back in class. And then the last one, which is the most important one for me, is map for a cozy run on speed. So we might highlight a back marker that flashes late, and if it's versatile next start, it can go out, settle on speed from a good gate, and that'll make it very hard to beat. So that's the most important one. Yesterday was Standish Handicap day at Flemington. I've picked out 3 Blackbookers for us to take a look at and to follow, so let's get on with them. The first one comes out at race 6. It's an exciting progressive horse called Castle on High, and this was in the race won by One Long Day. This horse got back to a poor position in terms of at the 400 metres you thought it'd have to be pretty good to win. Managed to get beaten only by a length and a half by One Long Day. It's a horse that drew wide yesterday, so it had to go back. It's known to settle on speed in the past when it draws a decent gate. It was a dominant winner first up at a provincial track in Victoria, so and it was settling on speed on that occasion, so it has the ability to settle on speed. It was only second up yesterday, so I think next start third up on speed. Hopefully it draws a gate and it can get back to winning ways. The next one comes out of race 9. It's a horse called Le Zebra. It was the favourite yesterday, and I think it's definitely the one to follow out of this race. What you don't see on the replay, or at least what I'm showing, is that it misses the start, which is unlike it, so it had to get back and do a bit more work than what it should have to try and catch up to the field and hold a position on the inside. It drew gate 1. It's a horse that can settle on speed, but it's had some bad luck with barriers recently. We saw it win dominantly in the winter in a 3-year-old handicap, showed glimpses of being a stakes class horse, so maybe it can get to that level in time. It's still only a 4-year-old, so it's got plenty of potential still to come, and it had to duck through a gap at about the 250. It was held up at the top part of the straight. It was only first up yesterday, so it was really encouraging signs. I'm going to be following Le Zebra. And finally, out of the last race, I'm highlighting Liberami. This horse got back to about last, and this is the problem with this horse. It always gets back to midfield, to off midfield, so this horse needs to draw a gate if we want to be able to back it next start. If they run it down the straight again, probably stay away because it managed to get itself back to second last yesterday. But if they're around a bend and it draws anywhere from the inside gate to probably the median gate of the race, then I'm happy to probably have something on. But it was very encouraging return yesterday from Liberami. It did some really good work through the line. After the post, it was flying. It also won a good 3-year-old race in the winter. Well, a 3-year-old handicap race on a Saturday in the winter. So it has shown potential as well. Just a new 4-year-old, and I think it's one to follow. So these are Saminator's Blackbookers that are still to run that we've highlighted. Mathletic is the only one that's run out of this lot from the past 3 weeks, and it ran 4th or 5th at Geelong the other day, but I was happy to stay away from it, so I dodged a bullet there. But we've got these 8 to follow. Hopefully a few can run this upcoming Saturday. Thanks everyone for watching. Until next video, bye for now.